You meet someone, your heart starts pounding, your palms get a little sweaty, and you think, this is it. This is the feeling I'm falling in love. But what if I told you that entire experience, that flutter in your chest, might just be a psychological trick? It's a fascinating idea, right? Think about it. Imagine you're at a haunted house with a friend. You get scared. They grab your arm to protect you, and suddenly your heart is racing. Or maybe you get sick, and a friend takes care of you, bringing you medicine and soup. In those moments, you might feel a warmth, a connection, a kind of thrill. And it's so easy to label that feeling as romantic attraction. But it's often not. The real culprit here is something called the suspension bridge effect. The core issue is a simple misattribution. Your body is reacting to a stressful or exciting situation, but your brain, looking for an explanation, incorrectly links that physical response to the person you happen to be with. It's a cognitive error that can create a false sense of romance, proving our emotions aren't always as rational as we think. This misattribution is rooted in a deeper psychological phenomenon, which really gets to the heart of how our emotions are built. At its core, the suspension bridge effect is what psychologists call a cognitive attributional bias. In simpler terms, we're assigning the wrong explanation to what's happening in our own bodies. This is best explained by the two-factor theory of emotion. The theory says that any emotional experience is made of two parts. First, a physiological arousal like a fast heart rate or quick breathing. And second, a cognitive label that our brain applies to that feeling. So when you're in a high arousal situation, like on a shaky bridge or watching a scary movie, your body is on high alert. It just needs a story to go with the feeling. If there's a person right there with you, your brain finds it incredibly easy to just slap on the attraction label. It goes even deeper, though. This is also tied to our basic human instinct for self-protection. In a situation that feels dangerous, we subconsciously look for a protector. The person who is there with us can suddenly seem like a source of safety, which naturally makes us feel more warmly towards them. On top of that, in these high-stakes moments, our attention is hyper-focused. The person sharing that experience with you becomes magnified in your perception, amplifying their importance. So what this really means is that our emotional landscape is incredibly complex. It's not just about the person, it's this messy interplay between our body's signals, our brain's interpretation, and the world around us. Understanding these underlying mechanisms, however, also offers some really practical applications for enhancing relationships, and even in areas like marketing, you can actually use the suspension bridge effect strategically. For example, on a date,